I'm gonna start this shit up. What's up? Oh yeah, aliens, bro. Like, so you was telling me
The
about the
Miami
alien
shit.
shit, bro.
Did
Like,
you look into it?
I did not.
Where's you going? You had another experience?
N-
I thought you were
Nah,
about to say yes.
nah, I haven't. Not since that night. Not since that night. I think honestly, I don't even think it was probably like some aliens and shit, bro. I think it was just like I had just moved in here and like being in a space this big and it's
By
two
yourself?
stories and I'm by myself. I think psychologically, like I was being a bitch.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, but I let you say it instead. But that's crazy.
First of all, the way that you like grinned immediately, like here's what's got to stop on this show, and let me tell you why. Here's what's got to stop on this show. What's got to stop on this show is me confiding in you and telling you something, and then before I can finish it, you're already
I'm like,
smiling,
yeah,
like you're.
say it, nigga. Say
Say how much of a bitch you was. Girl, yeah. All that anxiety shit. Yeah, nigga. I'm about to laugh in your fucking face. All your horrible trauma, your past traumas and experiences, nigga. I'm about to crack on you, boy.
I'm here for you though.
Yeah.
I'm
But
here
I
for you
also appreciate the laughter because I feel like there's laughter in everything, bro. So
for sure.
the fact that like you just like me, like I find the humor in everything. Like people tell me all the time, it's just like, bro, like there's never a serious moment in your life, and I'm just like, yeah, there are.
Yeah,
I just
of
know
course
how
there
to,
is.
like, just no matter what happens, bro, I'm gonna find the comedy in it.
Yeah, as you should. Yeah,
I'm gonna find the comedy in it. Like I can't help it. Like a few years back, a partner of mine, he passed away, and we was at the funeral, and I'm sitting there in the like they going through the program and stuff and everything, and I'm just being me, just like noticing things that people saying, people's wearing, and my partner, he sitting next to me, and he literally looks over at me, he's just like, never again, bro, never again. He was like, I hope we not back in this space no time soon.
yeah.
He was like, but never again will I sit next to you during a funeral. I refuse. And I was like, why? He was like, because you take nothing serious. And he was just like he was like, but I appreciate you because like you uplifted my spirits at the same time. He was like,
Yeah.
bro, I walked in here and I was super down about like everything that's going on. And he was
Yeah.
like, he said, but the whole time you've been doing nothing but cracking jokes. And I was just like, bro, I'm not even trying to. That's the
Yeah.
crazy thing. I was like, bro, I'm just seeing
You
stuff.
think it's a coping mechanism?
I don't even think it's a coping mechanism.
Like you can't allow yourself to fully be in the moment, so you gotta find some type of solace in trying to just laugh it off. Not saying you do it intentionally.
I will maybe. I mean, if I don't think it's intentional at all. Like I've been in some serious moments where people are like literally boohoo crying,
For sure.
and I'm just like, ugh, this just got awkward. And then after everybody's like done calmed down and got cool again, then it's like, hey, bro, your crying face was ugly as shit. Like, and they just
hold on, and you say I'm not, you trying to confide in me with your situations, and I'm like, and I gotta stop laughing at you and being so happy.
hey man, it's never fun when the rabbit got the gun.
But you sitting there laughing. Hey, I know you was just crying 10 minutes ago because your grandma died, but nigga, your crying face,
yeah,
is crazy. I took a picture.
Like my partner, his pops passed away, and I remember, like I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna give it a couple days. I'm gonna give him a couple days.
Sat on the joke for 5 days.
No, I did not. I did not sit on the joke.
Days.
I was just gonna give him time to breathe because I know his phone was probably blowing up, and it's just like, I didn't know where he lived at, but at that time, it's like he's probably not trying to be on the phone anyways. And then I remember finally calling him, and we get on the phone, and then we just start talking about like past stories. Like his pops was the first person to ever take us to the strip club, and like
Booty club.
we was super young too. Like he was just like, go in there and get you a quick peek, and we was just like, quick peek.
Crazy.
He was like, yeah, just walk in. He was like, don't say nothing to nobody, just walk straight in. Go get you a quick peek. And literally, bro, like it was me, my brother, my partner, his daddy, and we literally pull up at this strip club, and he tells us to go in and get a quick peek. Now, whole time I'm like, yeah, I'm down, I'm down. But as soon as we got there, I was nervous as shit because
Titties.
yeah, like but my partner like immediately like eject, bro. He
Yeah.
pressed Y and got up out of
Yeah,
there.
we in there.
Bro, press triangle and ejected himself out, bro, and he's gone.
Yeah.
I look up, all I see is the door closing to the spot. Me and my brother, we sitting there looking at each other. We was like, "Fuck it, let's go on and go."
Yeah.
Then we walk in, bro, and like as soon as we walked in, bro, like you said, ass and titties was just, and like, bro, I just remember, ping, I'm rock, 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 bro, literally.
Yeah.
Right after that, bro, like they end up peeping us. They was like, "What y'all doing in here? Get the hell out!" Da da da. Security, bro. We booked it, so we hightailed it up out that bitch. I don't know where my partner was at, but I know me and my brother got up out of there, and we come back and he was like, "Y'all get y'all quick peek and stuff." And saying that to say, I ended up talking about other little stories and stuff about like his pops was stories he would tell us or like experiences, and he literally told me he was just like, "Bro, I almost didn't answer your phone call because I just wasn't in the mood for it." He was like, "Bro, but I'm so happy you called me, bro."
Yeah.
He's like, "Because I've been so focused on the fact that he's gone, I forgot to take time and appreciate the memories."
Yeah, for sure.
He was like, "You definitely just like reset my whole mindset on this whole situation."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "That's what I do, bro." Like, now how much he leave us?
Oh. I get what you're saying. It's not bad, bro. That's cool.
Yeah.
Bro. It's as long as you're aware of what you're doing.
Yeah, I do that type of stuff intentionally. Like if I hear something bad happen, don't expect me to call you like immediately when it happens because I'm not.
Oh, it just reminded me, bro. I got to call. So I caught my. I catch myself doing the opposite of that. Well, I'm not saying I don't call people when like something bad happens. Usually I give it a day or two. I might send a text or whatever. But my homie, bro, he got engaged last week, and like I was on Facebook. I seen it in passing, but I was on the phone, so I went thinking. So then, like last night, I seen something again. I was like, damn, I gotta call this nigga. And then today, I was talking to one of the older people I told you I'd be doing the shit with. I was talking. I was like, damn, I need to call this nigga. This nigga got engaged. Like it's been almost 10 days, and I ain't called this. I ain't call. I ain't text. I ain't say nothing on New Year's to the nigga. Like I ain't check on nigga for Christmas. I talked to him before Christmas, but I ain't talked to the nigga in about.
It's been almost 10 days, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? Two
holidays
done passed, and he got engaged, and I ain't hit this nigga one time.
Damn.
So I'm like, damn, bro. I said, so tomorrow I'm gonna make it my goal. I'm gonna set something in my phone, like a timer, like call.
That's crazy.
Because I keep forgetting, bro. And I'm not the type of
time in my phone to be
well, not because like for me, like if I'm doing something, and like unless we've been like communicating throughout the day, I'm not hitting you after like 8 p.m.
I feel you.
Unless we've been texting type shit, you know what I'm saying? You call it, but if we ain't been like communicating, I'm not. First time I'm reaching out for the day is not gonna be 8, 9 p.m. I just be like that's usually when I stop my day and I'm like, oh shit, I don't forget
to get on 2K.
That too. Nah, but like sometimes somebody might send me a text at like 9, 10 a.m. and I look at it like I'm gonna respond in a second.
I'm the same way, bro.
And then next thing I know, it hit 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh shit. I got this.
Bro, I piss people off. Like being whole conversations, me a text with somebody, and then just like, cause like the way, well, pretty much everybody, like my shit will pop up and I'll read the preview.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'll reply. And then like, I'll see something. And then like my whole, like,
you think
my attention span is short as shit. If you can't get me in the first 3 to 5 seconds, bro, then, bro, like we could be mid conversation, bro. And then if you talking to me and I start doing this, like looking around, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's over.
You lost me. You gonna have to. hey. And sometimes I really am. Now, if I'm looking you square in your eye, then like, yeah, I am listening. Or like if I'm looking down, I'm definitely listening because like I'm not trying to look nowhere else because I'm trying to focus on what you're saying.
Exactly.
But I'm the same fucking way, bro. But like, I've literally replied in my head and thought I did reply to somebody, and then like 2-3 days later, I'll see the message again and be like, "Oh shit!" And then I'll reply, and they just be like, "Bro, that was like 2 days ago, bro. Like, don't
Yeah.
start that. Like, don't continue the same conversation from 2 days
2 days
ago."
ago, I ain't even on that. I ain't even, matter of fact, I don't even want to talk to your ass.
Yeah, I get that a lot. It's cool though.
But yeah, bro, what we got on the docket today, man?
Welcome back to another episode. First episode of 2024, man.
17.
Episode 17, man. Hope everybody had a great holiday season from
New Year.
the year all the way to Thanksgiving, to Christmas, to New Year's. And we wish y'all many more, man. Hopefully everybody really enjoyed themselves and got to do and see the things and be around the people that they wanted to be around and things like that, man. And hopefully we ain't wishing nothing but prosperity, peace, and love for this entire year, man. It's the first episode of the year, man.
Yeah.
Sad mama mentality, bro. 2024.
Starting off with you want to start? I mean, do you want to start off with the main thing that everybody is giving their
Cat.
input? You know what I'm saying?
I believe every word that nigga said.
You believe everything? I'm not.
Now let me rephrase that.
You believe he ran a 4.3? No.
That's what I was about to say.
Now they did show a video of him running his slides. He was moving, so I ain't gonna say he ran a 4.3. He might run a sub 4.5.
The shit he was talking about when he was talking about other people, I believe. Now the shit that he was talking about himself, I do not. I don't see a child between the ages of 3 and 12 reading 3,000 books a year.
Yeah, because they don't have the access to that.
Exactly.
Unless him
talking about he was making $2K a day or week or something like that, but he was sleeping on park benches and was homeless.
Yeah.
Don't believe that. Don't believe that. There's no way he's making $2K and can't pay a junkie or somebody to get him a hotel room.
Nigga said a junkie. Oh.
Because like him being that young, as young as he said he was and doing that, of course he's doing things he probably shouldn't be doing, which means...
How do you think he was getting the 2K though?
I mean, he left that up for our imagination. So like in my head, Katt Williams being who Katt Williams is, man, I'm thinking either he's hustling or he's stealing shit.
Faison said he was giving his ass up.
I mean, of course, Faison, and you're a fat Faison liar, bro. He said, if anybody believes that, you're a fat Faison liar. He said, line up in front of me, boy, and we'll see who the top dog is.
Boy.
I can't believe he still says that.
Bro. I will say this. The initial thought when everything was hitting like wildfire, like the clips was going crazy. I'm at work. I said, "Damn!" But
I said, Shannon's starting the year off amazing.
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't even watch it yet, but I seen it was coming on because I'm always on YouTube scrolling, and be like premiering and whatever time. Okay, cool, Katt Williams. And I start seeing clips, and it's like Katt Williams says this about Kevin Hart. Katt Williams says this about Steve Harvey. Katt Williams says Harvey Weinstein tried to suck his dick. Katt Williams said all type of shit. I'm like, hold the phone. What is happening? So I get on YouTube. I'm like, the interview dropped. I said, yo, he's going crazy.
Yeah.
He's going crazy. But the clips, bro, it was so many clips that you almost felt like you didn't have to watch the interview because it was every clip that you saw was a different part.
And he broke it down on the channel.
He broke it down I'm talking about, bro.
Like the main shit that everybody came for, he broke that. It's like a 35-minute video.
So this is how I don't have a problem because some people might say it's doing too much. I don't have a problem with Shannon is doing because Shannon realizes that, okay, everybody's clipping my shit. Have no issue with that. But what I'm gonna do the same way y'all clipping this shit and putting it on Twitter, and Twitter only allows you to do like a 2-minute video if you ain't premium. They got a 2-minute video of him talking about Chris Tucker. Guess what Shannon did? I put up a 2-minute video of him talking about Chris Tucker on YouTube. Every name that he said got their own individual video. There's a video I'm talking about Steve Harvey, video I'm talking about Sid, video talking about Kevin Hart. Then there's a video talking about all three together. Like the initial full-fledged video got last I checked, it was I think 22 million a couple hours ago.
Let's see what it is now.
So mind you, the shit dropped on Wednesday, correct?
Yeah, the full episode dropped Wednesday.
The
clips dropped Tuesday. Like The first initial clip was like Tuesday evening type shit.
Type shit. Yeah.
And then all day Wednesday leading up until the full premiere of the actual episode was nothing but clip after clip after clip after clip after clip. And then it was just like, bro, like what the hell is happening right now? This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
But all I could do was like be hyped for Shannon Sharp because it was just like, bro.
No, for sure.
At the end of the day, bro, like he got a show. And I don't think Shannon Sharp won, and this is it's probably gonna come out bad. I don't think Shannon Sharp's smart enough to be like,
Jesus Christ.
Let me go get Katt Williams and bring him on here so I can. I don't think he's smart enough to do that.
No.
Nor is he
defense,
messy. Nor is he messy enough to go do some shit like that.
To his defense, he said he was trying to get Katt to come on in 2022. He said, I've been trying to get, like, me and Katt, we've been trying to link up for since 2022. He was like, so I don't want people to think I just woke up and was like, you know what I'm saying, we just gonna do this.
Katt said that.
And he said that, and so
he was like, I was supposed to being on here. He was like, but
schedules and all types of shit.
That. He was like, and then you having all these liars come on here and tell these lies. And he said, so I had to clear up my schedule and come address these lies.
So that's another thing too. So like,
but
Shannon,
quick side note before you get on that, the main video is 25 million right now. Yeah. The 35-minute clip, the 35-minute video is at 5.1 million.
Yeah, he's going up. Like this is gonna be this video. I want to say if it's already at 25, I want to say by next Saturday, I think it's gonna be close to 100 million, bro.
And the video came out Thursday because it says it
came out Thursday. That's when it came out Thursday. Out Thursday
because the clips was all day Wednesday.
Yeah. It came
that shit was OD.
Came out Thursday. So look, Shannon was the only person who was gonna get this interview.
Yeah,
Shannon. There was nobody else. It's not like because Katt isn't promoting anything. He's not on like a little promo run.
That's what he said. He was like, bro,
he's coming strictly to Shannon because Shannon has created a space for people to come up and talk and get certain shit off. Not saying that everybody was lying, but it's a safe space where I think a lot of times people get mad when certain acts or entertainers or artists or whatever don't go on certain platforms, but they don't go on there because they don't feel protected. They don't feel like it's in their best interest. They want some bullshit. Like they want all the messy shit. Sometimes motherfuckers just want to, like Shannon says, I'm not an interviewer. I'm a conversationalist. Like I'm here to have a conversation with the person who's coming on. Like I'm not necessarily interviewing him. He was like, I'll ask him questions, but we're having a conversation. And he was like, so when I first get there and Katt comes in, he was like, you could immediately tell Katt had something to talk about. It wouldn't know like, hey, how you doing? I'm ready for my interview. Let me know when you're ready. It was like, nigga, I'm here, and I'm about to set the record straight. And for the first 40 minutes, Shannon did the introduction, and it was off.
Bro, he
ain't had to ask him no question.
Bro, he had them cue cards and was just
holding them bitches. Yeah, but hey, it wasn't time for them cue cards, Shannon. It was because it didn't matter, bro. You was just them motherfuckers. They were just placeholders. He was something to have in your hand,
bitches, bro. He was just like, shit. Like, I mean, I'm gonna let you just pop your shit, bro. Yeah, I can't even get nothing out. And then he started. I think he started like he got caught up in the conversation and then remembered like, wait a minute, I'm conducting this interview.
Yeah,
because then he started being like, come on, Katt.
Yeah,
you can't say that. You can't do that. But for the first like 35 minutes, like. He was so dumbfounded that like Katt was going that hard on everybody that he was just like speechless, literally speechless. Staring at him talk like that. Yeah. He was just like, I don't even know what to say right now, bro. Like this is out of hand. Yeah. But then he's like trying not to laugh because he's like, I'm cool with them. And I'm cool with you.
That's one thing that he said. He was like,
so like I don't want it to look like I've got to sit here and be as neutral as I possibly can right now.
But you know what's crazy though? And I'm not saying that to people because I haven't seen too many people be mad at Shane. It was some people they kind of were like mad at Shane.
Twitter like, trading.
Yeah, you didn't try to you ain't say it's like, bro, that's not his job. Like I'm gonna let people know something, bro. When you do an interview with somebody and somebody actually has something to talk about and are able to talk about it, the best thing you can do as an interviewer is let them talk about it.
Yeah.
Interrupt
Just let
them
it
as
go.
least as possible. You can help kind of keep them on track. You can help clarify some things for like Cat got the years wrong. He said 2018 and bro was like, you mean 90? Like, you know what I'm saying? Small shit like
Yeah.
that. But other than that,
And dude let him talk for a minute
That's what I'm
before he
saying.
was like, hey, before we go any further,
Yeah.
you said 2018 to 2019. He was like, did you actually mean like 1998 and 99?
Yeah, type shit. And they got some clarification. But other than that, you let them talk. You let them get what they got to get off because
That's trying to say to then which you said.
But hey, look, I like Shannon because you can tell Shannon
to which you said
you can tell Shannon he does try to get in that bed. Like he's learning. He's still like you can tell it's a new space for him. And he's making it his own. And I think now going forward, it's definitely going to be more of a conversation S type thing and less of an interview because when people do go on Shannon, they do feel comfortable. And he's able to get people to come there and like
he's like, bro, we're gonna sit here and have a drink.
Yeah, we kicking it, we gonna talk, like you're gonna ask your questions here and there.
It's a legit podcast.
Exactly. But at the same time, his guest feels comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like for like he'll never have a guest on there and the guest will act like goddamn what's his name? Kevin Gates or act like Kodak.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen both of them have interviews where they perfectly fine. But then you also see them have an interview where they standoffish, they reserve, they type shit, and then it comes out like I really wasn't feeling the energy. I didn't feel safe in a sense. Yeah. You feel me? And so I don't think we'll ever get that with a Shannon, with a Club Shay Shay episode. I think going forward, I'm not gonna say he's gonna because you can't chase this episode.
Yeah.
You gotta just keep doing what you're doing, build on what you're doing. Like,
and I don't think he will, because to me, every episode is its own episode.
They are, but it's also nothing's never done this as far as for him and for anybody, honestly.
Yeah.
Like you're talking.
I think the Steve Harvey one.
Steve Harvey was at 9 in 9 months, 9 minutes. Like, bro, Steve Harvey was his biggest interview.
Because Steve Harvey don't do interviews.
Yes, correct. And that was only at 9. Ocho and DC are at 5 or 6. Like, he got some shit that's hit the millions. I'm not saying that. It's never done 25 and it's going. It's going. It's going. It's gonna by the end of the night, it might be at 30.
25 million.
Like, and if you add up all the clips in the come on now.
Yeah.
He's definitely he's clearing 100 million in the next couple days.
It would probably be way more views if it wasn't like a 2.5 hour interview. That's just long as a fucking
it is long, but the fact that it's that long and it still has that many views, bro. I've seen people and I've heard people say they watched it 2 or 3 times, bro, already.
How many? So like to get one full view, is that you watching from beginning to end without any?
No,
skips?
It's a certain threshold. It's
like after so many minutes of you watching,
it's a threshold.
It considers it a view.
Well, so a view is a view. You could click on that bitch for 10 seconds. That's a view. But the way YouTube grades it is by retention. So how long are they sitting here? So yeah, you might have 100 views, but those 100 views are only adding up to an average of 15 seconds on a 3-minute video. But if you got 100 views and the average watcher is watching for 2 minutes and 48 seconds, you know what I'm saying? It's going to look different. You know what I'm saying? So it's based off of how long are they staying here? Not just that they come, but how long are they staying once they click on this video?
Right.
And I think that's the thing. And people are saying that they watched it 2 or 3 times already. Like they're watching it.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched both of them once.
Yeah.
Once. And that was enough for me.
Yeah. You talking about the Steve and the...
No, I'm talking about both Katt Williams videos on Club Shay Shay. Katt Williams, they uploaded 2 clips, 2 videos for the Katt Williams interview. One video was the entire 2.5.
Okay, but that's just
the other
the full
one was the 35 minutes.
He was talking about
that was cut out of it.
Yeah,
like the 35 intro.
Yeah.
To the rest of the show.
Yeah,
they cut that out, and I watched both of them. I watched the 35-minute one first, and then I started watching the full episode, and I was like, "Damn, I should just watch the full episode."
Yeah, the full episode.
That was all at the beginning.
All at the beginning. Yeah.
I thought it was like mid or like just in spurts.
But that's the thing, though. It's like that's still a lot of views, bro.
Line up in front of me, boy.
What
We
he
gonna,
says, if Cedric was in front of me, I bust his stomach.
I bust his stomach
Oh my gosh, bro! I
as I stand here before you now, Shannon.
bro. The illest line that he said was when Shannon said something to him, and he was like he said, "Why do you have this allegiance to losers or some shit, bro?" I gotta find the actual quote,
Bruh,
but that was a
there was
bar.
another one too where he was drinking. Shannon asked him something, and he looks at him, then he picks up his drink, takes a sip of it, then he looks at him again, and then he hits him with some real intelligent shit that I know probably went way over top of Shannon's head because Shannon didn't even reply back to it. But basically, it sounded like as if he was saying like, "How could you be so stupid
Yeah,
or like so infantile to think?"
yeah,
Something like that. Like, well, are you serious?
yeah,
And I will say that though, like, I do believe that he's probably like really be in them books reading because his vocabulary is so broad.
yeah.
And
I think you
to
have to.
me,
Yeah,
to have a vocabulary to have it that broad means that you are reading. You do read books. You do
you doing some form.
you
of
doing
studying
some
type
form
shit.
exactly some form of studying, reading, researching, whatever. Because like it's a lot of people in that, like, I've never heard somebody speak so articulate and then somebody say something crazy and then just go straight hood
Yeah,
and really like drop down to like nigga them,
yeah.
but then also like perk up to like he can flip that light switch better than anybody to me.
I'll say. I mean, like I said, you said you believe about 95%.
50.
50. Damn, we go from 95 to 50.
I said 50.
You said 50. I could have swore you said 95.
Yeah, I said I believe half and half. I believe
I do remember that part, but I
the
could have
half the
I could
half
have
of
swore I thought
him
you said you
talking
believe
about
90.
everybody
Yeah,
and they situations like Steve Harvey being a hater. I believe that shit.
I do believe
because
that.
everybody said the same. Like that story is the most consistent story.
And
And Steve
we
Harvey
saw
stealing the
Mr. Cooper
the
shit.
Mr. Cooper shit,
Yeah,
bro, from
Mark Curry.
Mark Curry.
But with the Steve Harvey shit, we seen that in the Kings of Comedy. Like that was supposed to be his tour,
Yeah.
right?
And he's admitted he said that even on when he was on Shannon's show.
Yeah,
He was like, it started out with me.
yeah,
But he kept saying they added
yeah.
DL, then they added said,
And
then they added Bernie.
they got Bernie.
He was like, and I was looking at it like
Bernie can't go first.
why I gotta go last every time. He was just like, we knew Bernie couldn't go first because Bernie
He gonna smoke it.
He gonna smoke him.
Yeah,
And he gonna
can't
knock him
follow
dead.
that up. Can't follow that up.
Then he was like,
can't have Bernie go last. That's the last thing people gonna see.
yeah. And then he was just like, but they always wanted me to go last every night. And he was just like, and everybody's got. He's like, before the Kings of Comedy, he was like, everybody's sets was like an hour long.
Yeah,
He was like, which was probably way too long anyways, because it's just like it's opening up. He was like, and by the time they get to me, man, them folks is ready to go. Like they leaving and they joked out. They done. And then from there, cause and then everybody knows that Guy Torrey was the original host and was like introducing everybody. But it was Steve. Steve, it was your tour, bro.
yeah.
It was your tour. And you've admitted that it started out as your tour and they added all these different people. Now to then go and be upset about it, I think Katt Williams was spot on when he said it. He was like, but he said you was supposed to be the closer because it was your tour, but you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it. And I was like, bro, when he
was DL the closer?
Nah, Steve was
on the DVD though. On the actual
Bernie.
When the movie came
Bernie
out,
was the closer.
It was Bernie. Yeah, it was Bernie.
DL went first.
Yeah, get him out.
Then said, and then it was Bernie.
Bernie, yeah, because Steve was just coming in between.
And Guy Torrey ended up going off, and then that's when Steve was like, "Fuck it, I'll host."
Yeah.
So Steve took his material and put it into the hosting, the in between shit.
Yeah.
Which to me was genius.
It worked out better.
And it worked out better. To me, like it really created that illusion that this was a group effort.
Yeah, it was a group effort. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now that Bernie's gone and everybody's telling their sides and said the same story, DL's had the same story, Steve's admitted that the story is the same, and then all these other comedians, but then Steve's like putting his own twist on it and shit. But everybody's like, nah, bro, that was your shit.
Yeah.
And said, you feel me, him and Steve, they locked in, so said would never really throw Steve under the bus
No,
like that.
for sure.
But DL, I think DL's loyalty relied. I think it really relied on the Bernie. I don't think DL gave a fuck about neither one of them niggas. I think he was really there because he fucked with Bernie.
Yeah,
but
that's a fact.
And then I don't know too how much true it would be that they called Katt Williams and asked him to be the next king, like because they wanted to do it again, but they was gonna add Katt Williams. That
I can see.
I took that with a grain of salt.
Depending on when they asked him, depending on when it was.
Like if it was like Pimp Chronicles,
that's what I'm saying. If it was around that time, yeah, I could see them ask him. Because I'll say this, and I've never been a Katt Williams fan.
Or Pimpin'.
Listen, I've never.
What?
No. Listen, hear me out. By fan, I mean like I'm a Dave Chappelle fan. Like,
yeah.
So I'm a nigga. You know how I feel about Dave.
Yeah.
Never felt that way about Katt.
I don't think
and nothing wrong with that, but I've never felt Dave is the one and only comedian where I've seen and I say, yo, this is the funniest person I've ever seen. There's been funny people. Katt has been hilarious. He's had moments. Kev has been hilarious. He's had moments. Like all these guys have have been the guy for them. They had they run, right?
That's how I've always seen it.
They've all had they run. But
it went from Eddie Murphy. It went from like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
Can I tell you something? Martin. It's a couple.
Bernie.
Are you a big Eddie fan?
Yeah.
Are you a big Chris Rock fan?
Hell no.
Okay. So I can say this and you could be half mad. Not a fan of neither one of them niggas, honestly. Not saying they wasn't funny. I'm not saying that.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nutty Professor is fucking
hilarious. It is. But I'm not talking about movies. I'm talking about
special
stand up wise.
Oh, you crazy, bro.
Stand up wise. I'll say this, it's a hot take.
We came out in that red leather fit.
Give me Jamie Foxx over Eddie. Give me Jamie Foxx stand up. Look, bro. Say what you want, bro. Say what you want. I don't want no goddamn. Oh, this is supposed to be. I respect Eddie.
First of all, Eddie slander will not be tolerated.
I'm not slandering him. I ain't say he was trash.
But you just said you didn't care for him.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the nigga. That don't mean he's trash.
So you just don't think he's funny?
No, I didn't say that either. I just don't think I don't think his shit was as fire as people said it was.
You need to go back and watch it then.
I've seen it. I haven't seen it recently, but I've seen it.
Yeah, go back and watch it as a full-grown adult.
First of all, I've been an adult for over like 12 years.
I mean, I get that, but like go back and watch it as a full-grown adult.
What the fuck? I don't know what that means.
Because when you was a kid.
Now you felt earlier. And you
No, because
now I feel like you said I'm a little boy.
No. The first time that I saw Delirious, I was probably, and Delirious, for anybody who doesn't know, that's Eddie Murphy special. It's when he came out and he had on the full red leather fit.
Uh-huh.
The first time I saw Delirious, bro, I was probably like 15, 16 years old. And like a lot of stuff he was saying, I really wasn't catching on or grasping.
Mm-hmm.
But then I went back and watched it when I was like 25, 26, 27, something like that. Mm-hmm. And I understood. Like it made like some like shit was even funnier then because it's like, I didn't realize he said that. And I done seen this shit so many times. But like now that I'm watching it as an adult, it's like you go back and watch stuff, like even kids' movies and shit. You watch them as a kid, but then you listen to them, you watch them as an adult, you'll hear certain shit that like only adults would hear. And you just like, man, what did he just say? Like, I never realized he said that. So that's why I'm saying, go back and watch it as an adult. You may change your mind on it. You may be like, hey, man, like, it was a little bit funnier than what I remember. All right, asshole.
No, I'm listening to you, bro. I'm just, for me.
Don't go watch shit, Dre.
No, I'm listening.
Don't even, forget I even just said that.
That's not even his.
To which then you said, let's just start over, like Shannon Sharp and Katt Williams.
Let's take it back a few steps, Katt. But no. I feel you. Like I said, Eddie is the guy. Eddie.
Hey, do you think Shannon Sharp was like a little offended when Katt Williams was like, he was like, there's 30,000 movie scripts come through Hollywood every year, and not one of them called Steve Harvey. Why? Because he's a country bumpkin who can't talk straight and and
Look like
and
Mr.
look
Potato
like
Head.
Mr. Potato Head. Well, in my head, like they in the in the interview, they cut the shit sharp, and I was like, "Ooh, he's a country bumpkin who really can't talk."
But he ain't. He don't look like Mr. Potato Head.
He doesn't,
Yeah, he don't look
but he
like Mr.
got a
Potato Head.
noggin though.
He got a knob. He don't like Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, I don't. But he's. I don't know. He probably didn't think it. He was probably just thrown back because he looks at people as his friends. Like he was saying, like Steve Harvey was
I
like,
wouldn't have been surprised if
like
I
he was
saw drool come out the
like
side of Shannon
like he
Sharp's
was
mouth.
like he was just like I was just at Steve's house. Like I was at his
Yeah.
golf course. Like he was like, you feel me? Like he was like, I'm not saying these guys are my best friends, but we talk. He was like Earthquake, and we talk. He said Earthquake probably one of my better friends over the years. We've known since I've known since 8 years or whatever. He was, I mean, him talk all the time. He was like,
That
so
shit was funny as hell. Too.
because he can't read, he's illiterate.
He said because he's illiterate and he can't read. He said Cedric the Entertainer. He was supposed to be an entertainer who sang, dance,
Act.
and act. But then we found out he couldn't sing, he couldn't dance, and he couldn't act. I was like, golly. He is doing a tell off. Now, I did believe that shit about Kevin Hart, though.
The plant.
Yeah, not so much as a plant, but just like, the plant shit made sense because it was like, we did just see the documentary, and Kevin Hart never one time in that documentary mentioned anything about Hollywood success. It was all
True.
the East Coast put me
I'll
on.
say this.
All Philadelphia, New York, like I started all this is where I got my start. But when you hear other shit, he does talk about, nah, I didn't get famous until I got to Hollywood.
Yeah.
But then in the documentary, he was like, nah, I got people knew me over here.
Yeah.
And it started here.
I'll say this.
And then I was able to go over there.
I'll say this because half truths, half lies, whatever. Like it can be true to an extent. I will say that at that time he was still signed to Rockefeller.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand he did do Paper Soldiers. Like
Classic.
you know what I'm
It's a
saying?
hood classic if
He
you
did,
ain't.
he did Paper Soldiers. He was in Scary Movie 3 and 4. But Scary Movie 3, I mean, neither of them were good. But he was in 3, and then that next year, '04, he had the sitcom and he had Soul Plane. So it's like, okay, I can't fully say he wasn't out there, and I can't fully say he wasn't in a position like for somebody like Dame Dash was going to try to put him in position like that's like because he was signed to Dame, so Dame was like, shit, if I can get into the Hollywood shit, I get to the LA scene, get to the movie scene, TV scene, like boom, that's another wrinkle in Rockefeller's, whatever the fuck we got clothes and everything else. Why not acting? So I can see that. I can also see where Katt is like, this nigga ain't been out here to put in no work to get noticed by anybody from Hollywood. But also, that's around the time where a lot of motherfuckers were getting sitcoms. A lot of people were getting little sketch shows, and a lot of these people.
He said that
Yeah,
on
I'm
his
saying-
show. He was like, man, I got the sitcom, and before the sitcom was even a sitcom, it got canceled.
Yeah,
I was looking at it like, damn, now I got to go back to Philly because I don't know what to do.
yeah. You feel me? The show only had one season.
And
If
bro was
that.
like, I'll do what I do best. I'll get back on stage.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's one of the things where you like, okay, if you don't look into it, I believe Katt. If you look into it a little bit, it's like I can't necessarily say he's a plant because a plant would have been.
I took that plant shit with a grain of salt.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, it would seem like that if he wasn't, I could see if he was never in Paper Soldiers, he went in no Scary Movie, and then in 2004, this little short nigga from Philly automatically gets a sitcom and a movie like Soul Plane. I was like, okay, where'd he come from? But he's had acting gigs up until 2014. So I mean 2004. So I can't say he was a plant prior to that. Like I can say he definitely. Now I'll say this. I know some people that said, on the East Coast, they was like, no, Kev really put in the work. He was in them circuits. Like he was Philly, New York, like he was doing his thing. Like he was out there doing what you're supposed to do. But they can't speak on, they don't know when he blew up, what he did or what took him over the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows. Now, getting to that point to where you have an option, you have a choice to make. Which choice did you make?
And that's at Katt Williams, and he was like, and then his mother died. And we all know what happens when that's something like that happens. He was like, that was the sacrifice that he He chose.
Possibly.
But and you know, that's all allegedly speaking, because I mean Katt Williams' thing is, film, if somebody tragically dies and then all of a sudden now you're famous, then you took the deal.
Facts. But that's see,
But I mean, we've heard that
yeah, but
from
how
multiple people. It's not even just Katt Williams saying that shit. Like everybody said that. Dave said it. Kat said
no, a
it.
lot of people say it.
A lot of people said
You
it.
know, a lot of people say it. I'm not saying that it is or isn't true, but it's also like, okay, how much equity are we putting into these things that Katt Williams is saying? Because I'm not gonna say he's crazy, but he's lied before. He said some things that's already been debunked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, bro, come on. We already done. We done got to the bottom of that. And some shit, nah, that was
Yeah, I
true.
remember Cube came out. Cube came out like right after that shit, like the next day.
And he confirmed the shit. He was like, yeah, Ricky Smiley did try to be Money Mike, but we figured he'd be better for Santa Claus. And then he was like, shit, what Katt Williams did with Money Mike was, you can't replicate that. Like,
yeah,
that's his role. Like, he owned it.
And then he was like, secondly, there was never a rape scene.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't know what he was talking about with that. He was, but I think there was probably going to be like, I think the scene that Katt Williams was referring to was, it was going to be like,
it's the bathroom scene.
Yeah, the bathroom scene, but I think it was going to be left up to the viewer's imagination of what actually happened in that bathroom. And I think that's what Katt Williams was saying. Like, that's why he called it a rape scene, because he's just like, bruh, I go in the bathroom, I get raped. I don't think that they was going to like put the camera and show Damon like raping this motherfucker.
No, they weren't going to show that, but okay, so I'll say.
And I think that's what Ice Cube was saying. Ice Cube was like, fam, like, I ain't never did that. And he was like, and I mean, I know we did it he said we did something similar in Players Club.
Yeah.
He was like, but we didn't, he said, I would never show anything like that because that's not even my cup of tea.
Well, I don't think Katt was saying that they would have showed it. What he was saying was that character, Money Mike, was supposed to get raped.
Yeah.
Like, and we know when he says it, we know what scene he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's in the bathroom, nigga Damon come in there. He talk about like I'm wet and squirmy. And this nigga passes out. When he wakes back up, Damon standing over him like, nigga, get the fuck up.
And like, to me, that was the
piss on me.
I think that was the rape, because like Damon probably already did what he was gonna do to him.
I mean, he didn't, but I'm saying, hypothetically speaking, like if they don't show him waking Katt up, he just come out the bathroom like, you know what I mean?
Damon fixing himself.
Yeah, you feel me? Then it's like, oh, we know what the fuck happened. You feel me? But we know that nigga Katt passed out. He wakes the nigga up. He grabs it. Now he does, and that's another part. He does attempt to take some ass. Like, and so for Ice Cube to say that it wasn't gonna be a scene, yeah, of course, nigga, you not gonna have it on camera of a man bending another nigga over in a Christmas movie. Okay, we understand that.
Yeah,
but the intent, if that was real life and Damon had his way in that bathroom, Money Mike would have got his ass taken that night.
Yeah,
and it was in the writing. Like, he's not approaching this nigga like that on the floor.
When he wakes him up, like when he passed out, his pants was at his ankles. When he woke up, his pants were pulled up.
Yeah. So it's like, bro, we know what the intention with that scene was. So for me,
then him grabbing him and pressing the pliers. And everything.
So I can't rock with Cube on that part. Everything else, I feel like it checks out. Yeah. But Cube don't. He tried to play a word. What's it called? Word semantics. Where it's like it's a play on words. Well, he didn't say he said it was a scene and never was going to be a scene, but it was probably written in the script like Damon rapes Money Mike. Damon comes out the bathroom and Katt was like, "Nigga, what the fuck?" No.
Yeah, and then he was like, he said, Katt really didn't change nothing because the script was the script. I mean, we wouldn't have tweaked it for nobody. Like, we just would have went on. But I feel like he probably would have tweaked it.
Yeah, for sure. If you got an actor, but you get to that point.
Yeah.
You get to that point. You found your guy, and and sometimes like in some of these movies and shit, like certain roles, bro, we like, who else could have pulled that off?
Shit.
Ricky Smiley would have been a terrible Money Mike.
But I thought Ricky Smiley's character was probably one of the goated characters in that movie, because
it is the Santa Claus.
You didn't even fucking know it was Ricky Smiley until
to the end.
Till he took the mask off.
Yeah, took the mask off. Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, they had cut the hole out and you could see his mouth. And then like I remember going back and looking at it after I find out it's Ricky Smiley, and then you can hear his voice.
Exactly.
It's just like, bro, I never noticed that was his voice.
That
but
was
then
Ricky
it's just
Smiley.
like, but when have I seen Ricky Smiley in a movie? When have I seen Ricky Smiley like on TV?
He's not the best.
Like before then, bro. Like for as far as for me, like Casket Sharp, I had seen that special. I thought that shit was funny as hell.
Really?
Casket Sharp, bro. Hell yeah, bro.
See,
that
we
nigga had me weak
we got
as
a
fuck.
different. We got a different.
Casket Sharp, bro. Like the
what's
very
shit
beginning when he's talking about the bass player, like, bro, that shit had me.
I've seen the bass player. How you do that there?
Yeah,
that was probably.
I thought that shit was funny as hell.
That's probably.
Then him talking about the bands,
but I only like
him talking about the bands.
I only like
shit.
that part because I like that Masterpiece song. If that wasn't a Masterpiece song,
you remember he was like,
I probably.
He was talking about he's on the plane. He said somebody farted. He's like the little white girl behind him said, "Oh my god, who ripped ass?" I thought that shit was.
I thought that was
funny.
We got a different palette for
Precious.
comedy.
Precious, get your ass over here.
We got a different palette, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? A Ricky Smiley special would never come on in my never.
Casket Sharp is a classic.
Never. I've seen bits and pieces of
upside down.
Yeah, I've seen
McDonald's sign.
I've seen bits.
If you know, you know. Oh yeah, Ludacris too. Ludacris diss track on that motherfucker.
So
and then it's funny. It's so funny though because I'm not gonna cap. Luda definitely cut his beard just to put them pork chops on there to do that diss track.
Yeah, but it pains me because I'm growing up. I was a Luda fan. That was one of my favorite rappers for a period. He was my favorite rapper. So it pains me to say this, bro.
We could do this whole episode on just this one subject. It's the other shit that we had to talk about. But
the nigga said you did some gay shit. You went and you bent over. You did whatever you did, so you can get this deal for these movies, right? Yeah. You stopped rapping completely, pretty much. He might have came out with something here and there once in a while, but the rap was not his thing no more. And he's not even the main character to the main character of the co-star, nigga. He's a side character in a $1 trillion franchise. Don't get me wrong. Big bucks in that. I'm not saying that. But do you think that he would be getting paid more than Tyrese?
You wouldn't think that.
I don't think he is. Unless...
I think he is.
Well, I think he is because he might.
Ludacris was bigger than Tyrese.
No, he was. But I'm saying, but Tyrese in the acting world, Tyrese can act, and Tyrese has had roles. He's been leads. He has a wider range of acting than Luda has. Body of work. So what I'm saying is,
I think Tyrese got in there because people fell in love with Tyrese's character.
No, but I'm saying, and look, but they can be paid the same. What I'm saying is,
Ludacris, he didn't do nothing but replace the twins. In the series?
He did. But what I'm saying is, how is Luda able to step away from his bread and butter? And he didn't necessarily make acting his bread and butter.
He went to the crossroads. He made that choice, and he ended up with one of them light-skinned face
wives.
One of them light-skinned face wives. Because that's what you get.
And that's what you get. But that's what I'm saying. So, like, honestly, bro. And he didn't even.
That was crazy.
And then
I was like,
and then he didn't even.
Everybody does have a light skinned, pretty faced wife who don't do interviews, who don't be nowhere. You don't hear nothing about them. They're not allowed to talk. They're not allowed to do interviews. They just pop babies out and they just be the wife.
Pretty much.
And I was like, he said, you think I'm talking about one particular person? And literally, I thought he was talking about Marjorie, but he was like, that goes for like 7 different people that I've already mentioned. Yeah. And then I started thinking, I was like, damn, Kev, Steve. I ain't never seen Say's wife, but I don't know. Now I was like Ludacris.
Nah, not Kev, because Kev's on his 3rd marriage.
Yeah, but this one's finally like
he's on his 3rd, and she.
This ain't his 3rd. This is his 2nd.
His 3rd, bro. Remember, he got the original joint.
That's his son and daughter.
Then he got caught. Then he was with. Well, I don't know if they got married, but they was together. It was some other chick.
It's the same woman he's with now.
No, it was one before her.
No, it's the same woman now.
It was one before her, bro. It was one before her, bro.
Well, then they was just dating.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they got married, and they might have just been. Yeah. Like, but people knew it was a couple.
But
like,
when he got caught in Vegas, bro, that's the wife he's dating. That's the wife. That's
the second time. Because remember, the first time he got in trouble, that's the nigga that tried to blackmail him. Yeah. He got caught again.
Yeah, but that's all been the same woman.
I could have sworn one of them was different.
No,
Regardless, though, I don't think it applies to Kev because I can't remember her name, but she does talk. She be on Instagram. She be, I
she looked
think,
like Karuchi.
like she's
That's who I low key
like
thought she
she.
was when I first. I was like, oh, now he with Karuchi. Chris Brown gonna kick his ass.
Mhm. But yeah, nah, bro. I feel like for Luda to get up there and just rap, it was cool, but he didn't deny nothing, and he probably did do something strange for a piece of change, bro.
Bruh, and then that Harvey Weinstein shit, he
That was
Epstein,
funny.
he was like, shit, motherfucker ass, he wanted to suck my dick. And I told him, hell nah.
Yeah.
He was like, then I see 20 other dudes in the room, and I'm like, well, what did y'all do to get in this room? Because I know what I didn't do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but then it's also like you the only one who didn't do it, so it's like it's almost like you the only one who didn't do it, but you in here with us.
Yeah, but to his claim, he's looking at it just like they nowhere near as talented, funny,
Yeah,
anything. So like, did y'all let this man suck y'all's dick to
probably
get in this room?
probably did. Some of them
You
did.
remember that on you remember that movie that South Park, like the South Park creators did? It was called Team America.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, the
It was like
first one.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do you say?
And remember when they was in the limo and bro was
Kiss
like,
my ass and suck on my balls. Yeah.
AIDS, 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 AIDS. Oh, let me stop. Let me stop. We not trying to
Oh, because they was making fun of the fucking the Team America dolls, whatever.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
cartoon.
And dude ended up something about like
America.
he had the song and he was like AIDS, 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 AIDS. And it was just like, bro, what the fuck is going on? This movie's crazy. He's a durka durka.
Team America.
But I said that because remember
I forgot all about that movie.
that movie's a classic, man.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's hilarious.
The sex scene in that movie was
It's
crazy.
Team America, dog. Oh my god,
That shit was crazy. The Kim Jong Un shit.
That shit
was funny as hell.
Bro, you know what's crazy though?
But I said that because remember the dude had him in the limo and he was just like, I want you to suck my dick. And bro was just like, what? And he was like, no, I'm just kidding. And then like later in the movie, he tells me, he's like, what do I have to do? And he was like, you have to suck my cock. And bro was just like, you joking now? He was like, I'm dead serious.
Some dead serious.
And bro was just like, they never showed it, but it was just like,
It was insane.
it was one of those like Hollywood
Yeah,
30 things. And you know, South Park, they expose everything and everybody.
Yeah.
So if South Park put it in a movie and they got away with it,
I mean, I'm
true.
not. So when it comes to people talking about the dress, when it comes to people about dudes, you know what I'm saying?
I think that dress shit's real. Kevin ain't never put a dress on, but he definitely done a lot of shit.
Yeah, he put a dress to SNL.
Yeah, he did do the SNL shit.
Dave's worn a dress, bro. Everybody, I can't.
Dave never put a dress on.
In Robin Hood, he had on the dress in the Robin Hood movie.
I know he said that
he had on a dress, bro.
I know they wanted him to put a movie on in that movie.
It was Blue Street.
Blue Street.
Where they wanted him, but he wore a movie in the Robin Hood movie, bro. I mean, wore a dress in the Robin Hood. Everybody, almost, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of actors, a lot of comedians have worn a dress before.
Bro, that
so
clip,
it's like
a Shaq, like,
damn, what was that?
Detaining from the Hollywood husbands, real Hollywood husbands.
Yeah, it's crazy. But so it's like, okay, the dress is just the dress. The dress is just like this is a symbol for the shit. I feel. I don't think actually putting on the dress is part of it. I feel like the dress is
humiliation thing. Like remember those clips of Meek Mill that came out and Meek Mill's doing like all this random stuff. He was with all these random white people on a boat, and it's just like, what's happening right now? And why would Meek Mill, who's supposed to be so gangster, submit to some crazy wild shit like this? I feel like that was low key probably like some ritual shit. It's like, bro, we got you out of prison, bro, so you owe us. Get on the boat
to an extent, but that's
get on the boat.
That's Meek rap anyway. with the niggas with the dress, I can't really look at it and say, oh, you put on the dress, because it's people like Brandon T. Jackson's put on the dress and his career never took off. So it's guys who have worn it. So I can't really say that the dress. I feel like the dress.
Cat said. Cat
I feel like the dress.
I told him I wouldn't do it. Y'all gonna have to go get Brandon T. Jackson. And he was like, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
I said that shit twice.
Yeah.
And they say, he's in the movie with Martin.
Yeah.
In a dress.
So it's like, I think you putting on the dress is like, okay, we got him to put on the dress. What else can we get him to do? So I think it's like the introduction to some other shit, but I can't say that you put on the dress, you automatically gonna blow up because, like I said, it's examples of white, black. It's examples of all different type of comedians wearing dresses. So it's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like Tom Hanks, Robin Williams. You know what I'm saying.
It struck up a conversation at work. They was like, for it was like $5,000. Would you put a dress on? And I was like, 5,000. I was like, hell no.
No, not for 5.
Now all the old heads, they was like, yeah, you where the fucking dress at?
Yeah,
I was like, you want to be a nightgown? Like one nigga said, you want to be a
moo-moo?
Bro, yeah, he was like, they was the old heads in there. They was on that. They was like, I will put that fucking dress on for $5 and I was just like, $5? Hell no.
I'll say this because, like I said, you putting a dress on, what does it do? I'm saying if you was to put on a dress right now, that's funny. But if you was to put on a dress right now,
why you always trying to hold me?
No, okay, I put on a dress right now.
Yeah, you put the fucking dress on.
Okay. If I was to, matter of fact,
I was about to get you. I was about to get you.
Matter of fact,
I was about to say Rasputia. I should have just you put on the fucking dress, Rasputia.
Oh shit! I can't even think of a yellow big bitch.
You do it.
With a dress. The goddamn mama from Meet the Browns or something. I don't know. You know the one that's always in the Tyler Perry movies.
You talking about Bam?
I think so.
I think Bam on the show.
Yeah, Bam. Daddy,
you got to cook and clean.
No, it's Coral. It's Coral. It's Coral.
Oh, you talking about Mr. Brown?
Mr. Brown's daughter, yeah.
I thought you were talking about Bam, the one that's always with Medea on there. It's Bam and Hattie.
Oh shit, bro.
Bam and Hattie. Bro.
No. Okay, hypothetically speaking, let's say I came in here with a dress and we about to record. Would you look at me as like what would be the first thing? First you would say, why the fuck he out in the dress? That'd be first. So we don't get that out the way.
First thing, I would be scared because I'd just be like, bro, did you get a call? Did you get one of those one meetings, bro? Like, is something happening?
Don't tell me you went through that wrong door.
Yeah, because like, bro, like, what did you put up? Because I see the visual right now, bro, and it's crazy to me.
But so I'm saying like, not saying I would. I don't think I would. But I'm just saying like, I get where you're coming from because the dress is similar. That's for women. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, okay, if I was in Scotland and if I was Scottish, I'd wear a kilt.
Yeah.
A kilt ain't nothing but a fucking skirt.
I done seen some niggas with some kilts on out at parties and shit.
I have too.
And I've literally been like,
and I'm like, weirdo nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't Scottish. Like if you ain't Scottish, then you don't put that shit on.
Had that shit on, but it was just the fact that it was just
got on a kilt.
He had a skirt on.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a skirt. So I'm saying you couldn't put that shit on without putting on a skirt, my nigga. Like you can't get that shit off without painting your nails.
Had that shit on, bro, and that motherfucker.
Like,
but then definitely like just couldn't get past the fact that
he had on
you in here in a skirt, right?
In a skirt. So it's like, okay, I get where you coming from because you're looking at, man, that skirt dress shit. That's just for women. That's feminine and soft. But also like them old heads, they older. They looking at it like, bruh, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. I ain't out here doing no funny shit. I got bitches. You gonna give me $5,000 to throw on a dress, nigga? Give me the dress.
Yeah,
you feel me? So a lot of I think it's
I don't feel you.
No, I'm not saying you feel.
You almost trapped me right there.
No. I said it. No, I'm saying I'm looking at it from their point of view.
You'll take the $5.
If I'm 50, how old are these men? They probably 50, 45,
50 and 60.
All right, cool. So they done seen a lot of shit.
Yeah.
They looking at it like, bruh, if $5,000 today would help me so much, all I have to do is throw on a dress. I ain't got to do nothing else. I ain't got to put no lipstick on. I ain't got to wear no wig. I'm just throwing on a dress for a whole day. And you gonna give me $5,000? I've worked so hard for $5,000 in my lifetime. You about to tell me I can do something that easy and make it? I'm gonna take that. So I get where they coming from. They like shit because you can't tell me shit.
They really didn't give incentives or nothing, but it was just like I was walking past and they was like, "Hey, for $5,000, would you put a dress on?" And I was just like, "What?"
I think in that retrospect, I think it is a mentality thing because you looking at it like it's like this. You still you,
Yeah.
no matter what, right? But if somebody came, you said, Eric, you put on this dress
Plus,
for
me being new over there, bro, I thought they was low key trying me for
trying
real.
shit. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, it's funny. But I'm saying like you being you, like nothing's gonna change. And they say, Eric, you put on this dress for one full work shift, we'll give you $5,000 right now, straight cash, right?
Mm.
Nothing's gonna change from you. Like you're not gonna lose your girl. Like, and if niggas try you, I ain't no bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't like you gonna be like, oh my god,
Sus.
yeah, you gonna be like, oh my god, no, I'm so sorry, I can't do. You know, what you trying to do? Put my moo up, like you feel me? Like, like you feel me? Like it's like I honestly, I really think it is a mentality thing, just based off of the age thing. Because definitely, we looking at like, bruh, I can't be seen in no dress. Niggas gonna think I'm like my homies in them gonna look at me crazy.
You gonna think shit
Them
sweet.
old heads is like shit. Fuck them.
Where the dress at?
Yeah, fuck them. Nigga, I wear two. Nigga, like fuck them. I do it for half the price. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever. It's like whatever to them. So I definitely see where they coming from. Yeah. So I really can't put that much emphasis on the dress shit, bro, just because other people have worn the dress. Now, do I think that there's some weird gay shit going on in Hollywood behind closed doors? Yes. I think that's in entertainment in general.
Oh yeah, Lil Nas X was talking about he was gonna do a tell all.
Maybe. Who knows?
And
I
how
mean,
like they like him coming out as homosexual and then all the satanic shit that he's been on, he was forced to do.
yeah. Maybe. I mean, I don't.
He
Me
was like, I gotta
personally,
hide for like the next 7 days because I don't know what they'll try to do to me between now and then, but I am gonna tell.
yeah. I mean, maybe.
Or it could just
maybe,
be some like that
maybe,
nigga
but
ain't buzzing
also,
and he just trying to get people's attention.
but also, I also felt like, I mean, I ain't gonna say he wasn't gay. I said that
I never really thought he was, bro.
thought he was bisexual. I mean, whatever it is you choose to do, I don't give a fuck. But I feel like he leaned into the gay shit because he knew that the gay shit was gonna work.
And then you gotta think too, at that time, bro, like that's when like the LGBTQ plus and now I don't want to miss out on any letters or acronyms or anything, but that whole community was like buzzing.
for sure.
They were everywhere. They doing their
What do
thing,
you mean
like
by that? No, fuck.
like just doing their thing
them.
by like
No.
them, they, us, all of them. Like, bro, like they was all doing their thing,
Yeah.
and like literally trying to go for like the equality thing. And it was also at the time where like the Black Lives Matter shit was like low key trying to kick off and take off and stuff too. But like the LGBTQ community, they was just like more, they were more like up in our face about it. Like, you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
see
for
us,
sure.
you're gonna hear us, you're gonna listen and everything. And that used to bother me for real. It don't really bother me.
It was
as
like
much.
vegans.
But yeah, kinda, man.
Like,
but it
vegans,
was just like, bro,
I'm
like,
eating a
bro, if that's how you want to
cheeseburger with no
live,
burger.
if that's how you want to live and go do your thing, go do your thing. But you ain't got to force it on people. And I understood too, because they broke it down. They was like, well, what about like the Black Lives Matter thing? And I was just like, well, I mean, one, we not about to compare a whole race to a whole sexual preference.
True.
So like, we not gonna do that.
True.
Because at the end of the day, like, I feel like the racism shit has been going on way, way, way longer than just somebody feeling like they not equal because of their sexual preference.
Oh yeah, I hate when they do that, bro. I just seen a video before we move on real quick. I seen a video the other day where it was a
Now, I'm not saying that
it was
one is more important than the other, but I am.
yeah,
But
no, that's okay. You can say that. So, but no, it was a video where it was a lesbian, or yeah, she was a lesbian, and she was talking about. She said it's offensive. It's offensive for people to support Black Lives Matters and Black movements, but not support the LGBTQ community. And they were like, "What?" And they was like, "Well, there's gay people that are Black." And they were like, "Yeah, but you don't have to attach that to it. Like you can, like I can support and be down for Black people, and it doesn't mean I have to at the same time support the LGBTQ community at the same time. Like you don't have to roll it into one. Like it's allowed to be its own thing. It was its own thing before that. Like you can do that, but it's not an obligation. It's not something where if you don't do it, you should be knocked for."
yeah,
And they were just going back and forth. So, but yeah, no, it's. I feel where you coming from with that, but at the end of the day, bro, this Katt Williams shit, It's not gonna be the last though. We're gonna get some more shit from it. Like I said, I do believe that people do things to get over in Hollywood, and I also believe people turn their option down. Do I believe everything Katt Williams said? No. Do I not believe everything that Katt Williams said? Also,
My
no.
bad, y'all.
But I do believe
Dre
that,
hates when I be fidgeting.
well, as long as you stay within, you fucking on my diatribe, man.
Sorry,
You
bro.
always do
Sorry.
that. But the point is, bro, two things can be true.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Can Kevin Hart not be a plant, but he did some shit to get over? Yes. Can Katt Williams be, and I don't want to say quote unquote blackball, but can he be in a situation where he turned down those options that came across his desk because he felt like that they weren't morally good for him to do? Yes, but also can I look at it like at some of those roles that you passed on, once you pass on them so many times, they will stop calling you.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, you messing with a female and she wants to come over and she trying to come over for a week straight and you always telling her no. Next thing you know, she's gonna stop fucking with you. She's gonna, I'm going.
That was the whole reason me telling her no.
Yeah, but then you can't turn around and be like, man, you stop fucking with me. Yeah, nigga.
I'm gonna gaslight the hell out of you. That's something I would.
Well, I'm of course. Come on, we talking about women, of course. That's what I'm saying. But no, I'm I'm talking about in a business aspect. You feel me? Like you doing some business for work type shit, and they're trying to say, "Cat, I got a role for you. Cat, I got a role for you. Cat, I got a role for you." You're like, "No, no, no, no." And then you said, "Damn, bro, didn't hit me up today. Maybe tomorrow." And another day, they said, "Damn, I ain't got a script in a while. Hey, where the scripts at, nigga? We ain't fucking with you no more because we just sent you 3,000, and you turned 2,800 down."
Bro, I've always said, you want to find out who your real friends are? Stop calling people. Stop.
That's
calling
not true.
people. Stop calling people.
That's not true.
Stop calling people.
I ain't talking to you for 2 years.
And see who reaches out to you first. That is true. Because like your real friends, like if you consistently calling a particular friend so many like back to like almost every day or every other day, and then like you stop and then they don't hit you up within like 2 to 3 days to be like, hey man, like that motherfucker ain't called me in a minute. Let me call them, see what the fuck going on. Bro, yeah, man, that's a real friend, bro. Cause I've done it. I've stopped, like, I've been hitting people up, bro. Like, imagine, okay, me and you talk damn near every day now.
Yeah.
If I didn't hit you up, and you've done it because like I've gone and I haven't done it intentionally, like just stop texting you first or like not call or something. You hit me. Now it might not be on some like, hey, what you doing? Like, you all right? You cool? It's more so like, nigga, check this shit out. I got an idea.
Well, yeah, but that's a little different. Because I got some homies. Well, like I told you, bro. Like I mean, I think I just told my mom this because my mom was talking about something with like family and shit, and I was like, Mom, you gotta understand the type of person I am.
Yeah.
Like I'm the type of person for like I leave shit where it is. So if the last time me and you spoke and our friendship was at a 90%, we cannot talk for 90 days. The next time we talk, I'm looking at our friendship as 90%.
Yeah.
Because we never left on bad. Now, if we leave on bad terms, nigga, fuck them. Died today. Like, you feel like that.
Nah, bitch, fuck you. Died today.
Like you feel me? Like it's gonna be, because it's not gonna be like, oh, I ain't talked to you for a while. We back to being, no, when last time we spoke, I wasn't fucking with you, and the years passed and I'm still not fucking with you.
What Black Youngster say? If I ain't talked to you in 2 days, I'm probably busy.
Yeah.
If I ain't talked to you in a week, I just ain't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I say want to talk to you.
If I ain't talked to you in a month, I probably ain't gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
He's like, if I ain't talked to you in a year, then I don't fuck with you at all. Whore.
But no, like, so it's that's how I look at it. I'm like, man, I cannot talk. I don't call people. I don't text people. I'm like, bro, you my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna look at it like, nah, the nigga ain't my friend. I did have a homie. He was like that. He was like, damn, bro, you ain't.
Well, I'm not saying it in that sense. I'm just saying, like, find out who really like fuck with you and who really don't.
Yeah.
Like, real friends will reach out to you even if you're not reaching out to them. Cause I'm the same way. Like, I got a friend right now, bro. Me and her can literally go days, weeks, months without contact. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as we hit each other up, it's like we never missed a beat.
Yeah.
Like never missed a beat, bro.
Yeah.
And like we'll call each other. Like I confide in her in certain shit. She confides in me in certain shit. And I can really say, like, honestly, bro, that is my fucking best friend. Like, best friend so much, bro, that when she got married, I was I was in the wedding.
I about to say you were a bridesmaid.
Yeah, I was. Well, it was like a groomsman, a groomsmaid.
That's a thing.
It is. And I had to look it up. I had to look it up. So we made a bet. We made a deal. We was like, whoever gets married first, that person, the opposite person has to be in a part of the wedding and standing on that person's side type shit. So like if I would have got married first, she would have put on the tux and you feel me, stood in my wedding.
So you ain't wear no dress.
No.
I'm about to say.
No, hell, come on, bro.
No, I'm saying because you said she'd have put on the tux. So I'm like,
I put on they kind of did like there's like a mustard, like a gold,
like a yellow,
like a dark yellow or whatever, and they did like winter green.
So yeah, what color was your suit? Yellow?
I just put on like black slacks. I had on like a yellow shirt and I had a green tie.
Okay.
And then threw on like the little dress sneakers.
Yeah.
Went on to the wedding, bro. I had a fucking ball, bro. That shit was crazy. They had a Spalding's donut cake. It was like Spalding's donuts, but like tiered up like a cake.
The fuck is Spalding's? Is that something local?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I don't fuck with this place.
Bro, it's like right down the street, bro. Like it's a donut spot.
Bro, I don't know.
I'm gonna put you on game, bro. The next time. You don't eat donuts?
I do, but I'm okay, bro. I'm on a
you trying to slim down?
Yeah, but I'm trying to
Anyways, man, let's talk about the college playoff.
What's it called? Winter gut, summer butt.
Dre, you know, just sometimes, bro.
I'm trying to work on my figure, man. Trying to get right, man.
There's a nigga who eats Cornish hens just for fun.
Man, I ain't had one in a minute, but I would. That do sound good. Like a whole hen.
Nigga, I was joking. Like, you be eating whole birds?
Hold on. Stop. You're not gonna sit here and tell me you've never ate an entire rotisserie chicken by yourself. Like
and like sitting. Not in one. Hell no, not in one sitting.
What?
Not in one sitting.
Bullshit.
Do I have sides?
Even if you got sides, a cup of water don't matter. You ate the whole bird in one sitting. You've never done that?
Not by myself, no.
Are you serious?
Maybe with like one or two people. But like not by myself. I remember one time, bro, like Thanksgiving, bro, my daddy had all the leftovers, like the turkey, the ham and shit, bro. We ended up, like, Thanksgiving was a success. It was beautiful. The food was good. We ended up going to a party. We came back high, drunk as fuck, out of our minds, bro. We literally ate everything. And I woke up the next morning to my daddy like, what the fuck? What was y'all doing? Like, are y'all serious? Y'all ate all the food?
All the fixings.
Bro, like, me, my brother, and my cousin, man, like, hey, man, like, he was pissed off. And, like, we really didn't eat it all, but you know how, like, the freezer bag, it's a big bag.
Yeah.
We ate it down to probably like that much. The turkey and the ham. And then the sides, like, we just ripped straight into that shit, too.
Y'all niggas, y'all have been home.
And, like, my dad, he makes these homemade rolls, bro, and, like, the rolls gone.
Y'all have been homeless.
Savages.
Y'all have been homeless, bro. But that's crazy, bro. I can't believe you ain't never ate a whole bird.
Nah. I haven't.
That's crazy.
I've ate a whole pizza.
A large or medium?
Large?
Yeah, it's light. It's pizza.
Yeah, it's 8 slices.
Yeah, it ain't nothing. Who's counting? You know what I'm saying? Just one pie.
Bro, I used to think like eating one Tostino's pizza by itself was like too much. Something? I thought it was like too much.
I used to pick the bitches up and fold them like a sandwich. Like that motherfucker, bro. Yeah, bro. Them fucking Tostino's sandwich, the fucking toast. I said sandwich, Tostino's pieces, bro. The pepperoni, the 3 meats, and all that shit. And we put that bitch up and get that bitch, bro. Me and my cousins, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you put me on game to like the olive oil.
Put the olive oil and the
on
shit.
There and the other shit on there, man.
And cayenne, man. Look, if you got you a cast iron skill, I'm hitting you. It's a fat man food act. All right. You go to the store,
Right.
get you a pizza, any frozen pizza you like, in DiGiorno, Red Baron, California Pizza Kitchen, whatever it is that you like, right? Go
Kroger
get it.
brand.
Walmart brand. I've done the Walmart breakfast pizza. You know, it's just on a biscuit.
They got breakfast pizza.
Bro,
I miss the school breakfast pizza, bro. That
oh,
like
with the sausage and
with
that
the
shit.
gravy on
Yeah,
there,
that shit's
bro.
real. Yeah,
And then,
real
bro, like
good.
I remember,
Had
I
the
remember
egg.
graduating and going from the just like the plain sausage one to the one that had the egg and the
Ooh,
bacon and
I might
and the
do
shit
that. I
on it.
might do that tonight. I might stop at Walmart and grab me a breakfast pizza. Cause
They really sell like the whole pizza,
not even
or is it
whole.
something
It's a
like you got to
whole.
buy the
No,
dough, the
no. You
gravy?
buy it. It's the Walmart got their pizzas and shit. You go to that
It's in
little
the pizza section.
yeah, like the Walmart. I guess what would be Market Fresh or was that Walmart shit? Anyway,
Let me check
get
Instacart.
yeah, bro. They got you gonna have somebody deliver it
Yep,
tonight.
yep.
That's crazy. I feel you though.
If I can find it.
No, it should be there. The Walmart brand pizza because they're not
Oh,
frozen.
see, Walmart's not on Instacart though.
No, you have to go to Walmart shop. They deliver their own groceries now too.
It might be in Kroger.
But yeah, Kroger too. So like places like Kroger, Walmart, Aldi's, they got their own pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, Walmart, the breakfast pizza. So what you do, get you a cast iron skillet that's big enough. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Throw a little olive oil in your cast iron skillet on the bottom, as you should. It's a cast iron skillet. You could take, for me, I like my stuff a little spicy, so I throw a little cayenne pepper in there. So I might take a little hot sauce, put it, so my crust is a little, flavorful and flaky. So then, if I got some spinach in the fridge, I'll take some spinach. If I got some pepperonis, I'll take some extra pepperonis, put that on top of the pizza. If I got Parmesan or mozzarella, shredded cheese, I throw a little bit of that on top of the pizza as well. Extra toppings, never hurt. Put some more olive oil on it. I make sure that the crust of the edge of the pizza is touching the cast iron skillet. You don't want your pizza to be bigger than your cast iron skillet. It ain't gonna work. Make sure your cast iron skillet is bigger than your pizza. Yep. That'd be the Meyer version, but yeah, same shit. Make sure that your cast iron skillet. This is crazy. I'm telling people my hack. Your cast iron skillet is not bigger than is bigger than your pizza. All you want to be. Sometimes the pizza fits in perfect. Like Nick, I'm talking about.
Yeah, it says it's 32 ounces.
That bitch fits in perfect, bro.
2 pounds.
You take some. Yeah, you take some.
Yeah.
You take because it's the biscuit crust. So then you take the olive oil. Make sure you put it
Texas is
around.
going to the playoffs.
Make sure you put it around the edge of the crust so it gets it gets buttery and crusty up and cooks and shit. A nice little crisp on the edge. Throw a little olive oil on that spinach that you put on top. Pop that bitch in the oven. When that bitch come out, bro, you got you a hell of a pie.
Damn.
Man, crazy, bro. I don't even know how I started this shit. I don't even know what I was doing. I think I was just in the kitchen. And I was like, I was I'm gonna eat something. And I'm looking at the freezer and I was like, this weak ass DiGiorno, man. And I was I'm looking in the freezer like I got this weak ass pepperoni DiGiorno, man. I was like, fuck. And I pulled it out the thin freezer and I was like, and I looked at my because I went to go take my cast iron skillets. I keep them inside the oven. So I went to take my skillets out and I said, I wonder if this motherfucker will fit. And I tried it. I said, oh. And I just got creative, bro. Next thing I know, bro, it's standard. Like I can't eat a pizza at the crib if I don't put it in my cast iron skillet, bro. Cause it just cooks different, bro. Like it hits completely different, bro. The crust is more flavorful.
$9.99 is crazy
for a whole pizza.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a big ass pizza, bro. You're gonna eat on that bitch tonight and tomorrow, and maybe on Monday.
I probably wouldn't cook it tonight.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Put like this. You know how I just told you I eat a whole bird?
If I order it now, it'll be here by 10 o'clock.
You know how I told you I eat a whole bird?
Yeah.
I couldn't eat that whole pizza. That's a lot of bread. I ate 3/4, but that's a lot of bread. So it took me 2 days to eat it. But if it was a regular pizza, I probably would eat it all. But with that being the biscuit crust, it kind of was a little bit heavy. Kind of did a number on your boy. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. I think you'd be all right. Get that.
I'm gonna set it up to deliver tomorrow because we still shooting the show.
Nah, we about to be done, bro. We got one more thing we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about how wrong you was about the college playoffs.
Now I would love, before we get there, I would love to talk about Pat McAfee and Norby Williamson. I would love to.
Yeah, go ahead and explain that to me because
It's
I didn't
I
hear
still
about it.
need more information, but yesterday on the show, Pat, this is a live on air, ESPN, YouTube. He basically just went in like, because they dropped the ratings for the show, like the numbers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the first initial numbers that they put out were fake. They weren't real. And Pat was like, ESPN has been great. Everybody's been great. Everybody except for a couple people. He was like, by that I mean Norby Williamson. He's been trying to sabotage our show. He's been trying to sabotage our product. He put out the fake numbers and fake reports. He was like, he was basically just like, we know what's going on. We've been seeing it. We've been noticing it. And it's gotten to the point to where I'm going to say something, because if I don't say something, like it's just going to continue to happen, and it might still continue to happen. But Mr. Williamson, I want you to know, we don't fuck with you. You can be the boss, whatever. We don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, talk about being
Do
bold.
you feel me? And so, but you know why Pat can do that. And I'm not even gonna get into, oh, he's white. Nah, he can do that because he has a product that speaks for himself. He is a TV personality that speaks for itself. If ESPN was to be able to not renew with him, because he only came with the deal because ESPN got Barstool Sports or whatever, all that whole shit. But when it comes time to redo the deal with Pat McAfee, if ESPN cannot keep him, there's not going to be an offer that does not hit Pat's door. He's going to get an offer from everybody. He's going to get an offer from Fox. He might get an offer from CNN. Who knows? He will get an offer from everybody, bro. And so
Pat's cool, man. Like,
yeah, and he's shown his value. Yes, he has his show, but he also has his value in the College Game Day, because College Game Day needed that. They needed that spark. They needed that little pop, and he helps them pop. You
bro,
feel me?
speaking of pop, bro, I thought he was finna lose his mind when he was talking about what you call the dude from Alabama where he wears
Oh, Lank, let a naysayer know.
boy.
Yeah, that was funny as shit.
He said Link, which is an acronym for letter Nay, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, let a naysayer know.
But Pat,
And Pat
everybody was like, whoa.
Pat was like, I did not think you were going there. He was like, oh, naysayer.
And he was sitting there like, wait, what? And he was completely lost.
Yeah, but that does stand for link, like let a naysayer know type shit. Like that's literally what it stands for.
I thought it was letter
No,
no.
no. Because bro, I guess the A on the shirt is Alabama's A. They would never let you make that let a nigga know shirt. Now, of course, politically speaking, that's probably what they went with. But in his head, it's like, nah, let a nigga know. He was like, shit, we gotta find something to say. Well, it's a bunch of naysayers, and they went with that. But yeah, bro, Pat has shown his value. He's way too valuable for ESPN to let go. ESPN cannot risk losing Pat McAfee and Stephen A. I know a lot of people probably won't believe me, but Steve, one or two things are going to happen. Stephen A is going to ask for a pay raise soon when it comes to renegotiate his contract.
Oh hell yeah.
ESPN, odds are they probably won't give in. Stephen A has set himself up to walk away. That whole Stephen A. Smith show that he does, that's separate. That's not ESPN at all. He does that shit at fucking FanDuel Studios. He has a little partnership with FanDuel. So I'm not saying he would be completely FanDuel, but I could see him kind of moving around like how Shannon is. Yeah, Shannon does First Take 2, maybe 3 times a week, but then he does his own shit.
Yeah.
I think Stephen A wants to get into that, having his own shit. He wants to have his own thing where he's the boss and he's bringing people on. Like maybe he'll do a partnership with with Volume as well, which is what Shannon and Collins, what's his name, the fucking white dude, Colin Cowherd, with the Volume shit. Maybe Stephen A will go over there. But yeah, ESPN, they just can't risk losing both. I feel like Pat's not going to come back under any circumstances unless Norby Williamson's gone. And it's one of those things, the boss has to fire himself for me to stay. If the boss does not fire himself, then I'm out of here. And I have options. We have options. We didn't get to this point because of y'all. We got to this point because of us. We have options. We can go anywhere we want. Fuck it. We might just stay on YouTube.
And really show y'all how this shit done.
You know what I mean? Like we don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, the bag is nice. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they might take a Spotify deal. Who knows, bro? They might take a deal with something. We do not know. But something's gonna happen. We'll probably have more information within the next week or two, maybe the next couple days. But let's get to college football, man. Yes, I was wrong.
Tell the people why you was wrong.
I will listen. First off, don't do that. Come on, stop, come on, stop, man. Just let me gather myself.
I mean, I was wrong about Texas.
A lot of people was wrong about Texas. I was wrong. All right. As I sit here today, I stand corrected. Okay. Fully corrected, no. But was I wrong at the end of the day? Yes, I was a half an inch away from a safety to being correct.
But bro, that shit was pissing me off that entire fucking game.
But nonetheless, I was completely wrong.
Bro, everybody's gonna be in Houston. That's crazy.
I underestimate. I say this. I overestimated.
Excuse me.
Alabama's defense. I felt like that their defense was going to perform a lot better.
Told you.
I felt like that with a month off. I felt like that the issues that they had in their passing defense, their secondary, I felt like that they would have the community. I'm not mad at. I'm not mad.
No, just as lackadaisical as they already was.
No, but listen. I'm not mad at if talent beats talent. I have no issue with that. Like, yo, they just had the better. They just had the better Knicks. My problem is, at what point, like, when was the adjustment as far as communication on the back end going to be fixed? Every time Michigan had a big play passing wise, almost every time, won't say every time, but almost every time there was. We look at the replay, the linebacker in the corner, we're not on the same page. They're looking at each other, pointing at each other like the Spider-Man meme. Oh, the safety was looking, he was expecting. It's like, bro, every time it's blown coverage, it's like y'all letting running backs and niggas do reverse wheel routes out the backfield wide the fuck open.
Wide open.
That's crazy. It's why are two niggas open? Where would at least one of you like? It was a lot of miscommunication in the back, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
see, I really can't even put that on the players because it's like at the end of the day, they're running a play that a coach called.
No, I agree with that, but you know how when
so it's like just if we they put us in this coverage, we're not expecting
it's not
wheel
that
route.
You have reads, so you know, okay, I have responsibilities. The miscommunication was they don't know what nigga y'all confused on who's gonna do what. Do you not know your job? Yeah. Like that's what it came down to. You not knowing your job, and I'm a huge believer. I'm not no defensive coordinator, but I believe in stud ball. I believe, hey, wherever he goes, you go. I don't want it to ever be a moment where nobody is looking at Blake Corum. There's never should be, at not one point of any time of every play he could be passed. He could be
so greasy.
He could be no. I said it was Michigan was going to win because of Blake Corum. That was my whole thing. The running back, they're going to win because of this nigga. If they win, it's going to be because of him. He's the best player. With like no argument in that, he's their best player. Yeah. I think JJ's weak, and I'm gonna get to that weak nigga soon because he ain't impressed me. He might have all these other people fooled because they got over on some blown coverage.
Bro, he went for like 270 something, bro.
It was cute.
It was almost 300 yards.
It was
on
cute.
Your Alabama defense.
It was cute. He made some good plays when the time mattered. I cannot knock that at all.
Didn't throw one pick.
Do I?
Threw 3 touchdowns.
Well, he really did throw a pick, but the nigga was out of bounds. But he threw an interception his very first pass.
Bro, that shit was crazy. When me and you was texting,
he threw a pick.
He was like, "We're gonna see." And then as soon as that, bro, I looked down at my phone, bro, and I just saw the bubbles, and I was just like, "Oh shit, here you go." He was like, see,
and then weak as fuck.
And I was like, hey, I'm sitting here just like, ain't no way. And then I just looking at the replay, and I was like, immediately, bro, his foot was out of bounds.
But that's I get it. It's the letter. That's still I don't like that. Like I can see if like the nigga was hiding out of bounds and try to pop in.
I think, and I really think he was really trying to throw that away. He just wasn't expecting bruh's athleticism to
Yeah,
really
jump up
go
and go
get
get that
that.
bitch. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like, all right, I get it, but no, like all
'Cause
hats
it was
off to
like
JJ.
the smarter throw would have been the throw behind that because that dude he
Man,
was
just throw that bitch in the stands, nigga.
yeah. And that's another thing
Yeah.
too.
So, but like, no, don't get me wrong. I give JJ credit. He did his thing. They won. They're going to the national championship game. I still stand by everything that I said. I don't. Out of all four quarterbacks, I'm taking him fourth. Like I'm not gonna take one game and be like, oh well, he's no, because I'm not, like I said, Ewers is cool. I don't think I
I
don't think Ewers is amazing.
I just can't have JJ in front of. I just can't have JJ behind Milrow
I
because
don't have a
at the
problem
end
with
of the
that.
day, Milrow did exactly what Alabama wanted him. I mean, what Michigan wanted him to do, which was fuck what your coaches is talking about. Do what your brain's telling you to do.
No, bro,
And
no, no, they couldn't block.
we're gonna blitz
They couldn't block.
this. Yeah,
They couldn't block.
and a
Yeah, they couldn't
testament to
block.
that, bro, which Michigan's been doing all year, which is why
Yeah.
I was like, bro, Michigan, bro, they defense like it.
No, no, I said Michigan defense. I said
That
Michigan defense is
that
good.
Yeah, them dogs down front,
Yeah,
up front, bro.
they did their
Like
thing.
you know how tired, like that's the Alabama shit that Alabama's used to,
Yeah,
and they literally had a defense pull a them on them
yeah,
because like normally Alabama's like shit, we gonna run 8 linemen a game,
yeah.
and that's exactly what Michigan did. Michigan every time that Alabama made a substitution, like they never subbed out linebackers and corners and safeties. Bro, we gonna sub out these dogs up front, bro, because they driving this ball down the field, and them linemen up front is gonna be tired because we gonna keep fresh legs and arms in front of them at all times,
Yeah.
and that wore that offensive line down. And literally, really, you can't even say it really wore them down because even at the beginning of the game, like the very first play of the game, bro took like a 10-yard sack, and it was just like, damn, they came straight through.
Yeah, they just ran through. So I mean, I get what you're saying, but my whole thing with like Milrow, like I'm not gonna say he didn't play great.
Oh yeah, but let me get to that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I'm not gonna say he played great.
yeah, he didn't play great because he didn't have the time,
Yeah.
and that was the point I was trying to make to you when we was talking about it. I was like, bro, if you disallow him to have the time to make the smart throw,
Yeah.
he's gonna do what he did, which is he's gonna resort back to his old high school ways and just let me just run. Like he's getting the ball and immediately because he knows his line isn't blocking. He's looking at it like, bro, I've got to get this ball and either find somebody quick or I've got to run the ball.
So
And even when he started running, he was having success, but then he got carried away, which was what Michigan really wanted him to do. And he ended up making a pivotal mistake because that's the draft. They was on a draft. They were going to score if he didn't fumble that ball.
no, you're right. No, you're right. I'm not.
If he doesn't fumble,
I'm
they
not-
score, and then we talking about a whole different.
I'm not saying that, but
situation.
But even when he fumbled, he was trying to do the right thing and put the ball in the opposite hand. He just waited too long, but he was trying to do. It's not like he was holding that bitch and no, he was like, nah, let me try to switch, and he just got caught. I'm not. It was great defensive play. To his defense, like I said, I didn't put myself in the situation, but if I'm the offensive coordinator, I know that they want us to pass the ball.
Yeah.
Right. When Bama was really running with their running back, he was getting off. When they kind of had those design runs for Jalen to just take off and run, he was getting off. My only issue that I had with Jalen was there was times where I feel like he shot away for contact, and that's not usually what he does. And I think he shot away not because he was scared of niggas, but he didn't want to make a mistake. Like, okay, let me get down, or okay, let me try to make a cut and try to, and it's like sometimes, bro, on some of these fields, you can't really be trying because he slipped a few times. You can't really be trying to do too many cuts. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just got to just go. I'm driving. You can't go side to side. So I feel like it was a little bit of mixture of him overthinking it. Sometimes he was running because there was one time I was like, he got the first down, and a nigga showed, and instead of him going to get the extra 2 yards, he tried to stop and cut it up and slipping. I was like, bro, if you just run through that DB, that's you big enough to do that.
They had that field covered up for 2 days and it still was slippery.
It was still slippery as shit. So it's like, and I'm not blaming the field at all. I'm just saying, like, I just think his thinking was a little jaded.
They made him
it's in some of his decision making.
It showed they made him out to be the kid that he is. which is like he's inexperienced. He's very talented, but he just doesn't have the experience and the wit
I mean,
and the
it's
poise.
the same thing Jalen Hurts went through when they
Yeah.
played Georgia,
Yeah,
and
and
Georgia
there's
was on his
nothing, and
ass.
there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like I take nothing away from Jalen Milroe. I just think that Michigan just did a they just did a better job forcing that kid to be a kid, man, and do what they wanted him to do, which was overthink
Yeah.
everything because we're going to blitz you all game. And you don't know where the blitz is coming from because at one point it's coming straight up the middle, and then he's not having time in the middle and trying to get outside. And then it's coming from the outside when he's thinking it's coming from the middle. And you know what I'm saying? And he's running straight into it. Every time that he got sacked, he was running into the blitz because he didn't know which way the blitz was coming.
No, it's a
He
fact.
literally ran into it every single time. And
It's a fact.
then the last play of the game, I don't know. It was a very low snap, but I don't. It looked like a design run.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know
It
what was
wasn't. It
happening with
was
that, but
it was an RPO. It was a nigga that went wide. He could have threw it to, or if he would have followed his guard, he had a touchdown. But
yeah,
I think that when the snap was low for the 10,000th time in that fucking game, the snap was low.
yeah. I remember you
The
being like,
nigga,
"Bro, that center can't go back to Alabama.
he can't, bro. He's dead. He might be dead right now. I don't know. I ain't gonna wish on doing. You can't, bro.
Nothing but the tide.
Roll blitz, Bama blitz.
Blitz, Bama,
What is? I
blitz."
don't care about nothing but the tide. Blitz, Bama, blitz.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a great game,
It,
man.
it was definitely a great game. Now, who you got? Who you got winning the
Still
championship? Bro? You
taking
still
Michigan,
taking
man.
Michigan? I'm going everything black,
Don't
bro.
make
I'm
it
going.
seem like
I'm going everything black, man. I'm rolling with
what now?
Penix.
Why you got to
He
make a
doing it
race?
for the hood.
Oh,
Free the guys. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I ain't gonna, bro. Remember, Lamar was doing that.
Yeah.
Like when Kodak, he was like free Kodak,
Yeah,
free
free
Yak,
Yak, yeah,
and all,
free Yak,
and
yeah,
he named like a couple other people, shout
Yeah.
out his hood and stuff.
Free the guys.
But now that you say that, I mean, like, hey man, like, but I just feel like Washington's gonna struggle with that defense because that defense is done
I feel like
fucking
Michigan.
year.
I'll say this.
But the difference is
I'm not doubting Michigan's defense. Like I said, I like
the
their
difference
defense.
is Penix does have
He can
the
throw that
legs
motherfucker, and they got the receivers.
and they have the
They
receivers.
got the receivers. My only issue is like, is Dylan Johnson gonna play? Because he got banged up.
I don't know.
That's a caveat. But other than that, shit, Penix is. Hey, I'm throwing this motherfucker. And that's and that's really the difference, bro. It's like
But
it's
then
like
also, bro, like that Michigan defense, like they low key, like we own that. We own that.
but are they have they
that's
put like this? Have they played a team that can throw the ball like Washington this year? They haven't.
Ohio State.
Ohio State's quarterback is. Come on now, I could have been their quarterback.
Yeah, but
He's bad. He was bad.
He was bad.
If Ohio State had Penix, they beat Michigan. Bro, I think McCord had 120 yards passing.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Penix, we not gonna sit here and act like Washington has won in like
I'm
crazy fashion.
I'm not saying that because they've
all
had
season.
games where they should have lost.
All they big games, bro, were just by one touchdown or less.
They've had games that they should have lost
7 or less.
But when they played the Utahs, when they played the Oregons, nigga, they turned the fuck
Yeah,
up.
but this ain't Utah or Oregon.
I totally agree, but I'm also looking at he's the better quarterback.
And that Oregon game was a nail biter too.
Oregon is a great team.
Yeah.
To me, Oregon is a very, very good team.
Yeah.
Like I don't have an issue.
USC, they had to come back in that USC game.
Yeah, I mean, but
USC's, you know how silly their defense is.
It's trash. USC's defense, is terrible. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm looking at it like this: all the chips on the table, pushing everything to the middle.
I think it's going down. It's going to come down to whoever got the ball last, of course.
I think it's going to come down to quarterback play, bro.
Which quarterback shows up?
Which quarterback shows up, bro? And
because Michigan to me is the like in this game they are the complete team. They have the offense and they have the defense.
Yes.
And they've proven it all year. They've definitely proved it against Alabama, who everybody like, yeah, Alabama was the underdog, but it's still Alabama. Like, you don't go against Alabama. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's still just like, bro, for them to go out there and do what they did, and yeah, it went to overtime and everything, but still like to still like top them. And they finally made it over that hump. Now it's like, will experience beat talent? Or will talent take over? Or will talent be too much for experience? Because this Michigan team This the same team that's been there for the last every time for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
It's the same exact team. They haven't added. Nope. They're like, of course you add your freshmen, but I don't know if there's any like key transfers or anything like that. As far to my knowledge, this is the same team that's been going to the college playoffs, but just can't make it out the first round.
Yeah.
And now they've done it because they have the experience, they have the poise, they have the demeanor about themselves, and that's what I was telling you too. The last episode we shot, I was like, bro, like I don't think that they was really looking at it like, fuck, why they give us Alabama? I think they was looking at it like, shit, we ready. See y'all on game day.
That's not the response in the room. Was we ready?
That's the response I read, and
that's the response that they fucking gave. Said, usually when they their response from being shown as number one versus their response.
Yeah, but they did some Alabama shit. Like, think about it. When we show Alabama, when they show Alabama don't be, oh yeah. Like, they don't be rah. They sit there, they sit there poised. They sit there like, man, we expected this.
Man,
we expected to be number one.
No, yeah. Everybody knew Michigan was number one. Everybody knew that, but Michigan did not want to play Bama. It's okay to say that, bro.
I mean, they probably. I don't.
It's okay.
They probably didn't, and I'm not. And I know I'm sitting here acting as if I'm a Michigan fan. I can honestly care less.
Definitely a Wolverine. Now, going forward, you ain't no Cardinal.
If they win,
when
they win Monday,
get your blue and maize on.
When they win Monday,
buying a hoodie. Crazy.
I'm buying a hoodie.
When they win Monday, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I hope they lose by 40.
Not going.
They're not gonna lose by 40. But I'm rolling with Penix. Everything black. You feel me?
Yeah, I had that Texas game all fucked up.
I think a lot of people did. A lot of people had Texas State.
I don't think Texas realized how talented Washington really
was. Yeah.
Yeah. So like to have and Texas defense, they was trying, man. They really was, and there was a lot of times where they just had him in in the palm of their hands to get sacks, to get turnovers and shit, and he's just too slippery. Pause. And they just can't get him down, and he just finds a way. Yeah. He just finds a way, man. And I think the one thing about Penix though that could come back to bite him is the fact that he's not afraid to throw up those 50-50 balls.
Hey,
he's not.
Hey, you want to know why? Because I trust my guys to make a play.
Yeah. And I mean, when you got guys who standing 6'3", 6'4",
and I'm only gonna, and I'm real, it's a 50-50 ball, but I'm gonna put it in a position for my guy to win. Like
it never really looks like it.
Like the defender has to make a
But his like you remember how they used to do the QB1 shit?
Left-handed. It was crazy.
The QB1 shit.
Yeah.
Remember how they used to do that, and they was talking with John Gruden, and remember he used to talk about Tebow because Tebow had like the full wind up to throw. Penix is just like.
Yeah,
it looks so awkward and weird
because he's left-handed. They did a flip and they showed it right-handed. It looks so much better. Or it's a right-handed thrower. But yeah, bro, I got Washington. You got Michigan. I got Penix getting play of the game and college football playoffs MVP. Who you going with, JJ, to get that?
McCorn.
Corn. To me again, if Michigan gonna win, it's gonna come down to Blake Corum.
I think they're gonna give Corum a shot. I mean, that offensive line they've done it all year.
Yeah.
They've pushed for that little motherfucker. And he's patient. He's patient enough to let them get a push and create a hole for him. And he's gonna utilize that. And I think Washington's they're gonna fuck around and find out that this offensive line is legit. And then also I feel like Washington's offensive line is gonna fuck around and find out too that they defensive line. All 8 of them brothers they gonna show up to play, and we gonna see what Penix can do under pressure like that. Because to me, Penix and Milroe is almost the same player, except Penix is just better than Milroe.
Penix is a much better passer.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like as far as like mobility, like thinking like, there's no way none of these linemen is faster than me.
Yeah.
But when you hiking the ball. And like you said, and it's at your knees and shit, and like shit like that. And then also like you gotta think about it, like that center, his reaction time just wasn't quick enough to hike it and then get both hands up.
Yeah,
it just wasn't there because the pressure was just too fucking much. It was just too much. So we'll see what Washington center can do. I mean, because if they coming up that middle, man, we gonna see Penix use them legs way more than he'll probably have to use that arm.
Hey, we gonna find out. I'm rolling with Michigan. I said Michigan. I'm rolling with
Michigan,
Washington. Yeah, I'm rolling with Washington.
Michigan. I heard you.
No,
It's cool though.
stop,
It's
please
cool though,
stop.
bro.
And I got Washington winning.
That game's gonna
I
be
got
up in the
I,
40s.
I got Washington winning 42-28.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll be another.
Yeah.
I think Michigan will slow that game down because they
Well,
gonna run.
the reason why I say that is because
I think we'll be
Washington.
high 30s, low
The
40s.
reason why I say that is because Washington, you would think Washington is a very fast paced, they're high scoring, but you think they're fast paced. They have drives where they slow that bitch down and we take our time. We take our time. See, unlike Bama wasn't able to do that because, like I said, Milroe's not that great of a passer. And so a lot of the shit had to be home run, big plays for them. If you got a team that can say, okay, we're going to run this, we're going to get 7 yards. We're going to run this, we got 5. If we're going to run the next play, we got 8. If we run the next play, we might get another 5. If we run it, you know what I'm saying? And they able, when they get the third down, they converting. A team that converts on offense on third down will wear a defense down. I don't care how many niggas you got. Or a team that can't convert on third down, the defense is gonna be fresh. We off the field. We was on the field for 3 plays, maybe 4. We in and out. You out there for them 12, 10, 13 play drives. It's gonna be like, God damn, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna wear you down.
Yeah.
So regardless of how many bodies, it's gonna come down to who can wear who down first. And I don't know. I think Michigan. If they're gonna win, it's gonna come down to Corum and their defense. I think for Washington, for them to win, I don't even think Penix has to have 400 or 500 yards passing. I feel like he has to protect the ball, but also get the ball to your playmakers.
Cause he do.
Ooh,
But I
yeah.
mean, Penix got some big ass fucking hands.
Yeah.
But I've never really in the pocket. I've never really seen him use ball security. And Michigan might exploit that. If they can get pressure on them, I feel like they can exploit it. Because I mean, they was doing the same thing to Milroe. Just Milroe wasn't fumbling that ball because Saban ain't gonna go for that, bro. When we in the pocket, both hands on the ball. Ain't none of that one hand fancy shit. Like
Yeah.
who the fuck you think you Lamar Jackson or some shit? Like nah, 2 hands on the ball.
Yeah.
Penix drops back, bro. That ball's in one hand
Yeah.
all the time because he's just so ready to throw it.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens, man. I like them, bro.
Okay. Well, shit. You got anything that needs to relax?
What's gotta relax? I'm gonna go ahead and say Katt Williams gotta relax. Like that was beautiful to watch, but at the same time, it was definitely OD. You came on that man's platform, and I understand that you made it feel as if saw it as a safe space, but don't go on there and be blowing up the man's show like that.
Man, Shannon is ecstatic. He's the hottest he ever been ever.
Yeah.
His YouTube is jumping.
Another thing gotta relax. The mayor. The mayor gotta relax.
Whoa. Too much dip on your chip. Too much dip on your chip. Unless you're talking about the mayor of Townsville, I say you dial it back a bit. All right.
You right. Right. With that being said, man, that's another.
Fuck him. No, bro.
You got anything you want to say, bro?
I hate Michigan. Bro, people been on my head, but it's cool. I embrace it though. But yeah, y'all ain't winning. Hey, y'all better hope Michigan finishes the job. Because if they lose, and if JJ has a stinkeroni, oh boy.
JJ understands this is it. Actually, I think he's just a junior.
I don't give a fuck. If he has,
but he knows he can't go to the league.
If he has a
so
stinker,
he got to stay another year.
If he has a stinker, I'm coming in here and I'm letting him have it.
I'll be ready.
You know what I mean? So y'all better hope Michigan wins on Monday night.
I got Michigan, man. Michigan. I don't know what the score is going to be. I'm going to say I ain't never really been good at projecting scores.
Point prediction.
Like point prediction. But I will say it'll probably either be mid to high 30s, low 40s, somewhere in that range. But that being said, excuse me for yawning. It's kind of late, man. I've been up since 6 a.m. yesterday. With that being said, tell your mama and them we said, hey, peace.
We out.
We done.
Hey,
Oh, ain't even come out right.
you want that pizza?
No, I didn't, man. It said it probably wouldn't get here till like 10 something. Then I was like, they gonna probably put it off till tomorrow. So I